Happy Sunday, busted babies. Tis I, Dina, Big Mama Busted, coming to you guys live from the laundry room, as I always do. I'm in my comfy robe because I've been in bed working all day. It's been raining all day. I've been enjoying the quiet. And I hope you guys are also enjoying this Sunday. I know that you're blessed. I know that you're amazing. You guys look beautiful. You smell good. You smell good. What? Who cooking? What y'all cooking? Anyways, I ain't cooking shit. I'm actually hungry. I would love for someone to come cook for me, but yeah, right. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just jump into a reading or two. I don't know who I'm gonna read. I didn't put too much thought into this because I've been busy, so the only thing I thought of was go do a reading for your busted babies. You know what? I'm gonna read Ice Spice. I really don't want to because I want to read something impactful and meaningful. And maybe while I'm reading her, something else will come to mind. But I'm gonna read Ice Spice because I can't think of nobody else right now. I don't listen to this child's music. It is beyond my y'all. Forgotten the call. I did, but I have a horrible. Okay. I've aged out of that kind of music, and I don't even think I ever aged into it. But there's a lot going on with her. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be on a family reunion committee meeting and everybody forgot. I didn't, but I know they did. So I didn't even plan to be on it because I know they forgot. Because ain't nobody text an hour or so ahead this morning and said, hey, y'all, don't forget the meeting. And I remember, I don't forget shit. I just wasn't going to say nothing because I didn't want to have it anyways. I don't care. I ain't care. And now everybody chiming in like, oh, I forgot. Yes, I didn't, but let's reschedule. Because I have a Zoom to hop on at 7, business. All right, so I saw that Ice Spice has a lot going on. She had some text messages allegedly that were leaked from an ex-friend of hers. And she is this weird energy with her and Nicki Minaj's fans, because I don't think I've heard Nicki come out and address her, but there's this weird energy with her and Nicki's fans. And so I kind of just want to see, for those of you who are a part of that culture that is interested in things like Ice Spice and her career and her beefs, this is for you until I can think of something to wash this down with. Oh, there go my weed, man. Until I can find something else to wash this reading down with that's more substantial. I've been thinking so much about Malcolm X these days. I may just read Brother Malcolm after this so I can get him out of my spirit. And we'll do Ice Spice now. Because Malcolm feels like, I know you ain't reading her over me. You acting just like that swine you eat. Filthy. I have talked to Brother Malcolm before. He doesn't think I'm filthy. Alright, I ain't gonna use these oracles with Ice Spice because we don't need no oracles for this. Alright. How do I phrase this question, this inquiry about Ice? Do I just call her up and let her talk, or do I ask her a specific question and give her a place to start? All right. Most High Mother and Father God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for my gift and the people that receive it. Thank you for the people. Thank you for the people. Without people, dead or alive, I wouldn't have no purpose in this lifetime. So I ask that you please bring Ice Spice's soul in here for me. Compel her to speak to me. She doesn't want to speak to me outright. A lot of people don't like talking to me these days. A lot of spirits don't like talking to me these days. Now, this is the second time I've come across someone whose soul recognized the fact that I was dark-skinned. Because that's what I heard in my mind. And it's the same thing that happened the first time I ever read Trina. And I did that by myself at home in my bed, just being curious. The first thing that came up in my mind was, I don't want her to read me with her dark black ass. That's what I heard in my mind. And Trina, for no reason based in reality, I will never see it for her again because of that. Because I judge souls. I don't care what the body says. Ice Spice was a little hesitant coming in here for me to read her because I'm dark skinned. Now, I don't know if it's because she just had her dark skinned friend put her out on blast, but why would my skin even come to my mind as I'm calling in her spirit? Ice Spice, were those text messages that your friend Cleopatra, I believe, that your friend released about you, were they true? Well, did you really say those things about Nicki Minaj that your friend who leaked the alleged text message exchange between you two led us to believe? Now, you just did an interview. I believe I saw it on one of the blogs where they kind of answered questions for you. That was very, very much PR. That was very much your way of addressing it without addressing it, so you never have to say anything about it again. And you can continue trolling, I believe is what you're doing. Possibly. We'll see, though. So I would like to know, Ice Spice, and tell me from your soul's truth, and I forbid you to lie to me under any reason. While you're here, were those messages about Nicki Minaj that your friend leaked, were they real? The Hierophant in reverse, present position. Ice Spice is currently under bad counsel. I'll say that. Whoever her team is, whoever her advisors are, up until this point or most recently, they have not been advising her according to her highest good. And I think that she feel like she made an industry faux pas. And she probably feels like she is falling out of the good graces in the industry. That's present position. Ice Spice me thinks that she would like to pretend like it's her team's fault, like somebody advised me wrong. But Ice Spice gives me with the shits. Queen of Pentacles. Now the challenge is Ice Spice was out for queen status. This isn't the Knight of Pentacles, meaning I'm on my way to being a big dog. She wanted to be the queen, not of rap, because this isn't necessarily talent. This is just the most profitable, industrious queen. It doesn't require these days, in today's culture of industry. Talent is not a requirement. Talent isn't even wanted in a lot of cases in the industry today. Because you can't control people who have talent. Talent is God-given. And God controls, and you control through your relation with how you decide to use your gift. You can only manipulate a person with a gift. You can't really control them, though, because you can take away their platform, but they have a gift. So they'll always be a light. They'll always be seen and heard, even if it's at a small scale. Ice Spice doesn't want to be the queen of rap. She just wants to be the queen, the most profitable one. the one on the pedestal who makes the most money. It's not about talent with Ice Spice, because she knows she doesn't have the talent. And because of her greed, this Queen of Pentacles is challenging you. Because your ambition. Aren't you a Capricorn? Yes, you're a Capricorn. This is an earth sign woman. Your ambitions got the best of you, dear Capricorn, Isis. There was a miscalculation in there somewhere, and you probably thought too much of yourself as a queen because of all the fanfare. The problem is you think you're a queen because it's in your challenging position. The High Priestess in reverse, you did have secret conversations, not just about Nikki, but a lot of people in the industry. It's just the things that you said about Nikki were the juiciest, the ones that did the most damage. Near future, Ice Spice, I don't know if you're planning a tour or if you wanted to plan a tour. Not going to happen, or it's going to be postponed. Your album, this is some kind of project not being rolled out successfully or not coming to a successful culmination. Methinks that aren't you getting ready to release an album? You just released the album cover. All right. Methinks that either Ice and team, the team Spices, meaning her team, they're probably going to go back and try some things, and it could possibly delay the project. Or this is some project that just won't be the success that it was planned to be. Either way, there's some unplanned setbacks that will be interfering with your total success. Crowning Ice Spice, she wants to address it, but not address it. She wants to go away. She wants it to go away. That's why she did that interview today and let them frame her questions and then almost answer her questions for her. This is a faux pas of hers that she wants hushed. It's almost like people always, getting hung up on stale tea. Let me just pour it out so there's nothing else to sip. That's what she thought that interview she just did was, her pouring out the water so there's nothing left for people to say about her in this Nicki Minaj situation. However, none of this would have happened if you wouldn't have went howling to the moon. Talking to people, believing that they were keeping your secrets. But they weren't. And they might have. But something happened to trigger how they felt here. Ice, it was you. I would like to say a Scorpio got in the mix of your friendship with this woman. Or Ice behaving like a Scorpio. Creeping up behind you and will sting you. Ice, you said some other things too about other people. The Devil, your current actions position. Ice is looking for any way to attach herself to an entity. Ice needs some outside sauce to sell her spices. Otherwise, her spices don't fly off the rack. She needs a meal to sprinkle those sauces on. And she just can't seem to cook up her own meal. So she'll go to the restaurant and bring her spice with her so she can just sprinkle some spice on it. But the problem, Ice Spice, is these meals were seasoned. They sell. They've been staples at the restaurants that they're in. You came along with your taste and you thought, I'll bring some of my seasoning to these meals because they're stale. But Ice, look around in the restaurant. Everybody else likes the meals. Nobody else brought their own spices but you. So maybe, just maybe, you're not the best critique of foods. If everybody else liked the food been selling off the menu for decades. If the food has been selling before you, don't think that you brought anything substantial to these meals. They were staples. It's like me saying, I'm going to get a Big Mac, but I'm going to sprinkle some slap your mama on it. And then I'm going to go and brag about how I upgraded McDonald's and how they needed me to sell their Big Mac. There may be a few people who were like, damn, that Big Mac with the slap your mama was fire. But for the most part, the Big Mac is the Big Mac. Before I was born, after I die, if I don't put my slap your mama on all the Big Macs will still sell without me. That is what Ice Spice is doing in her career. The Nicki Minaj, the Taylor Swift, and then back to Nicki Minaj once she realized that the Taylor Swift was not getting her where she needed to go fast enough. It was getting her photo ops, but that's it. Were you Taylor's charity, Isis? Anyways, she attaches herself to bigger entities for her success. And that's what she's doing now by trolling the Barbs and Nicki Minaj. Death in reverse in your external energy. Taylor, there is a relationship that went stale. I think this relationship was supposed to propel you. Is this Drake? Is this Scorpio Drake? I'm going to come back to that. Hopes and fears, the sun in reverse. All of these cards on the right side of your reading are very grim. The Grim Reaper is literally here on the death card. Hopes and fears, the sun in reverse. You hoped, or you hope that you don't lose your fame. You hope that your star doesn't dim. You hope that you don't fall off and become the 1, 2, 3 hit wonder that everybody anticipated. However, Nine of Cups, something will go in Isis's favor. Now, because I'm reading these text messages between her and Nicki Minaj, and I'm asking, were they for real? But this Nine of Cups means something music related, obviously, will go in her favor. She may do okay numbers. She may do really good on a song of hers. But even this Nine of Cups, this is self-gratification. The only person that is happy here would be Ice. Her album, when it comes out, I don't know if it's going to outsell some of her peers. Not the Nicki Minaj, though. Some of the other rap girls. Or she'll go back in the studio and come out with music that she feels better about, that may be less Nicki Minaj inclined, since the feedback she was getting from that wasn't so well received. I think Ice is going to go back and redo some of her music. What is this Nine of Cups as Ice Spice's outcome? The Lovers. Is this a collaboration of some sort with someone? Page of Pentacles. Ten of Cups reversed. Now, this is unhappy fans. Some man invested a lot of money into her. So I don't think I see Ice Spice's star dimming completely, because there is a man, a King of Pentacles, who invested substantial money into Ice Spice's career. This ain't got nothing to do with Riot or any of her street team. Stardom and fame like Ice Spice has achieved with her inability to be musically inclined and in such a short time, there is always a financial backer behind it, an investment being made into her. There's a song being done. It's already done. It's a collab of some sort. And I don't think, well, this looks like champagne poppy. Somebody may not think it's a good idea, but it's like, it's money. Because Drake is more successful. This King of Cups is more successful, so they shouldn't do it. Ice. Ice's attempts to be the queen made a lot of people walk away from her. Who is this Empress? Is that her mom? Her mom is hurt because of the things that her daughter said about her. Let me tell you something about Ice Spice. First of all, what's in the outcome may not go well with the fans, but trust and believe it's whatever drama or trolling Ice Spice will be trying to do with her projects in the near future. I see a collab of some sort. I don't know if this is a past collab or if this is a future collab. But Ice Spice, you are a very self-serving girl. Why is the devil here in your current actions? These are her various collaborations and people that she works with. Taylor, Nicki Minaj. She almost worked with Drake. She, you know, the Lotto. These are all people that she's had to attach herself in order to get some kind of motion with her music. Because on her own, she does not sell. And her team realized that. And so at the beginning of her career, so currently, that is their thing. That's their thing with Ice Spice. You got to be attached to somebody, whether it's directly, indirectly, through beef or something. You have to get you more clout and motion. Because beef and drama generates sales. And they know that. They know that the people like beef and they like the drama. And the minute that the people choose not to engage in stuff that you know is meant for engagement, the more stuff like this won't be pumped into our culture and into our subconscious. But the more you guys love it, like it, engage in it, the more toxicity that we will see from the powers that be in the industry. Because they're studying your behavior so that they'll know how to sell and market to you. If beef is selling right now, it's because that's what you guys salivate for. If lack of talent isn't selling, is selling, it's because they study the consumer and they know that y'all don't like talent. You just want to be numbed and distracted vis-a-vis a catchy beat or something that makes you not think. It just makes you have fun. They're singing you lullabies. They're singing you guys lullabies. So dangerous. Because music is a language. It's one of God's languages. Just like math, just like all the other arts and sciences. So how can you take God's language and manipulate it that way and the people rejoice? It ain't about liking what you like. You like what you're made to like, period. How do you know what you really like? If all that's being fed to you in the media, everywhere you look, you pick up your phone and go on social media, it's there. You turn on, I don't know, because I don't watch TV, but I know they don't have regular TVs anymore. Whatever streaming service, it's there. On the radio, it's there. And then they'll pay people to hype it up so that you feel like the oddball out. And then you consider giving it a chance because everybody else is, so it must be something there that's good about it. And before you know it, you like it and you don't even like it. That's how it works. I know because I study magic and I study psychology. It's even how the juju works. I'm telling you guys because I know. I use it myself in my juju. You guys, we're not as free thinking as we think we are until you realize that you don't feel safe in humanity anymore because you don't think like everybody else. That's when you know you're free thinking, when you don't feel safe. All right, the High Priestess in reverse. I'm going to wrap this up. I don't care about this at all. High Priestess in reverse, that's the secret text messages. They were supposed to be kept just between Isis and that girl, Capricorn, whatever her name is. Isis and her friend. I don't know if it's whatever. Cleopatra, whatever. Because she said a lot of messy stuff about a lot of people that could start some stuff. Because at the time, they were friends. I said a lot of stuff about a lot of industry people that she smiles in their faces. And at the time, this girl kept her secrets because they were friends, which is why the secrets card is in her past, because those secrets were no longer kept a secret. The Wheel of Fortune, the World in reverse, and Ice Spice's near future. Four of Wands. Is this an award show? I don't know. Two of Swords in reverse, a decision. Queen of Wands, Nicki Minaj. I don't know if you are in the running for some type of award that Nicki Minaj is also in with. I also see that your problem here in the near future with whatever isn't going your way is because these people are Nicki's people. Nicki's been in the industry and established these relationships for over a decade now. So you're about to find out that even though you're cute and popping, the people in the industry that you're trying to get in with, they will choose the Nicki. Justice, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. Ice Spice, the people feel like you lied about something, and it was probably those contract negotiations. You were saying that Nicki was trying to steal your publishing, but these labels are saying, no, 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 no. We all want publishing. You're a new artist. You're a new artist. All the labels want publishing. So for you to come out and dog talk Nicki the way you did when she didn't do anything different from how the labels are doing it, the ones that are established in the industry will create certain roadblocks for you in favor of Nicki. And challenging you, Ice Spice, you wanting to be the queen, because that's what I'm interested in. See, here's the knight. Remember I said you wanted to be the queen, not the knight. This is what you should have been doing, paying your dues and building your way up to queen status. But you knew that infiltrating and working with Nicki Minaj would open doors for you. You used her. It was all a part of your plan to work with Nicki or a big name artist that can open doors for you. And me thinks that you thought you would be able to bypass the knight phase and just go directly to queen. And then when you saw that you start losing fans and people weren't happy with your new projects, you start looking for a way to get back in. You could have a song with Cardi, or I'm looking at what happened already. You taking that picture with Cardi. I believe it was more than a picture. You guys are supposed to collaborate, or were supposed to collaborate. You may switch sides. I don't know. You may switch sides and do a collaboration with one of Megan, Cardi. I don't know. All right. That's that with that. The messages, according to my metaphysical opinion, were absolutely leaked. They were absolutely from ICE. And this girl is a friend to no one in the industry. No one but herself. She is self-serving. Period. All right. Love you guys. Bye.